I used to think regret had an ending, like eventually you pay enough, think enough, carry enough. But some nights, even my regrets look tired. I got old mistakes collecting dust on shelves I never cleaned, old conversations frozen in places I still see. I replayed them so many times, I wore grooves in memory, trying to find a different ending that was never meant to be. I thought guilt meant responsibility, thought suffering meant I cared, thought carrying every wrong forever proved I was still there. But after years of dragging chains, something finally said, how much longer you planning to live with the dead? 'Cause even regret got exhausted of hearing the same old case, same old courtroom in my head, same old look on my face. Even my failures got tired of being called every night, like they moved on years ago. And I kept turning on the lights, and suddenly I wondered if maybe all this pain stopped being about the lesson and became avoiding change. 'Cause sometimes what feels honest is really fear in disguise, and carrying old guilt forever ain't always wise. My regrets have regrets, they're tired of being alive, tired of watching me punish myself for things that didn't survive. My regrets have regrets, even they wanna move on, but I kept giving them a future long after they were gone. My regrets have regrets, and I think I finally do too. So one night I sat with silence, without reopening old doors, without rebuilding old disasters, without keeping score. And I asked myself a question that felt impossible then. If someone else made these mistakes, would you forgive them? And I hated how fast the answer came back, 'cause mercy for everybody else always felt easier than that. So maybe healing ain't forgetting, and maybe grace ain't escape. Maybe it's putting old mistakes down without changing what they shaped. Maybe accountability ain't sleeping in old pain. Maybe growth means learning without repeating every stain. And slowly something loosened that I carried all these years, like regret finally looked at me and disappeared. 'Cause old mistakes don't heal by being relived forever, and guilt don't become wisdom just because it stays longer. My regrets have regrets, they're tired of being alive, tired of watching me punish myself for things that didn't survive. My regrets have regrets, even they wanna move on, but I kept giving them a future long after they were gone. My regrets have regrets, and I think I finally do too. So one night I sat with silence, without reopening old doors, without rebuilding old disasters, without keeping score. And I asked myself a question that felt impossible then. If someone else made these mistakes, would you forgive them? And I hated how fast the answer came back, 'cause mercy for everybody else always felt easier than that. So maybe healing ain't forgetting, and maybe grace ain't escape. Maybe it's putting old mistakes down without changing what they shaped. Maybe accountability ain't sleeping in old pain. Maybe growth means learning without repeating every stain. And slowly something loosened that I carried all these years, like regret finally looked at me and disappeared. 'Cause old mistakes don't heal by being relived forever, and guilt don't become wisdom just because it stays longer. My regrets have regrets, but they don't live here now. I stopped building monuments to things I can't rewrite somehow. My regrets have regrets, but they still taught me true, that who I was back then ain't all I grew into. My regrets have regrets, and I finally let them rest. For everyone still carrying old versions of themselves, for every soul still measuring their worth by somebody else. You don't owe your whole life to one season of pain, and surviving your mistakes ain't something to explain. My regrets have regrets, and tonight I understand. Even though mistakes get tired of holding your hand. My regrets have regrets, but I finally let them go, 'cause the lesson already stayed. Without the sorrow, my regrets have regrets, and maybe that means I can too. Maybe regret was never asking to live forever.